Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today we're playing some UDYR, ladies and gentlemen. I think I mispronounced it again. I don't know how to say the name. If that's not how you say it, I know it's not UDYR, but who the fuck knows at this point? I try, okay? So let me know in the comment section down below if I'm actually butchering the name or not. Regardless, we're gonna go with UDYR for now. UDYR is criminally underrated in my opinion, and I have a list that I am very excited to share with you all. I've been working on this deck, optimizing it up until 4 in the morning yesterday, so I barely got any sleep, but it was worth it. Because no pain, no gain is a deck that I feel pretty proud of, man. And it's super fun. And I got one fire of a video today. One fire of a video? Really? Jesus. Anyways, we have a region combination with Noxus. We're playing UDYR alongside your boy, Vladimir. I know a lot of people were expecting UDYR and Swain. I'm going to explain why I prefer Vladimir. In this deck specifically, it definitely makes sense to play Vladimir because of certain card choices that I make. But overall, with the region combination, I'm also going to explain why I think Vladimir is better than Swain with UDYR, even though there's an argument for the Swain combination as well. So UDYR is a 5-mana 4/4 that says when I'm summoned or strike, create a stance swap in hand. If you have one, reduce its cost to 0. The requirement is him or you've damaging the enemy nexus 7 different times this game, which if you attack with multiple units and you strike with every single one, that also counts each and every single one of those as an individual strike onto the nexus, in case you are wondering. And leveled up UDYR becomes big boy UDYR because he gets a +1/+1 for each stance you've cast this game, and that's essentially the change. There's not much of an upgrade besides that, but it actually goes a long way. Like having him grow in stats is a big deal because of the different stances that you can generate through stance swap. You got the bear stance, you got the wall claw stance, the boar stance, and the ram stance. So these three are proactive, just beefy stats, you know, +2 power and overwhelm, regeneration, very, very important one. We'll talk about this in a bit. And the key one for this deck, though, is the ram stance. And the reason why I really love UDYR combined with Noxus. Ram stance allows you to deal 1 to everything else. So you target a unit, that unit will not receive damage. Everything else on the board, including the Nexus, will. Which is essentially pretty much the same as, it's kind of like a slow speed Ice Shard, right? But if you play UDYR and you strike with them, or if you played the Vulpine Wanderer prior, you get to do it potentially for 0 mana. Now, I designed a deck that essentially benefits significantly from the ability to deal AoE damage to everything, right? Including yourself. So naturally we're running Scargrounds, but we're also benefiting a lot from cards like Ravenous Flock, Noxian Guillotine, and Scorched Earth. I'm running 1 Noxian Guillotine and 2 Scorched Earth because it's important for us to be able to interact with landmarks, even though I would like to run more Noxian Guillotines. I think you can even run a second copy of this in the deck, but it's just like, I have an issue with this current build is that I have a lot of cards that I want to add in. I just don't have enough space for everything. So I may have to continue optimizing this as time passes. Like, this is the first iteration of it, but right now, as it is, it feels really solid. And in gameplay wise, this deck has just been slapping everything. So even the matchups that should be bad on paper, like, you know, Soraka, Galio, for example, are pretty winnable. So yeah, let's explain a little bit what's going on here. So again, this is nothing new, right? Like combining Vladimir with Scargrounds, we used to play Braum instead, and the deck didn't usually play Ravenous Flock, but it did play some Noxian Guillotines here and there. It had Death Lotus instead of that, and Ice Shard. Why is this deck so much better than that last version of Scargrounds? Because of the innate ability to have essentially, you know, infinite Ice Shards. Like this ram stance, being able to generate these again and again through our, not only our Verping Wanderers, but also our Hiera Allseers, which is a really good card. Like, this is legit a good card. A 6-mana 5/5 that generates you a 0-mana stance that can allow you to just, you know, play itself and then follow it up with a 0-mana ram stance, amongst other things, is just really neat. And the flexibility that this comes with is super important, because in an offensive mid-range deck like this, there are some instances in which we're going to resort to the wall claw stance. We can even apply this onto something like our Unscarred Reaver, right? And all of a sudden our 1-drop becomes a Win condition because her power just skyrockets out of control with the multiple ram stances that we're going for, right? But it's because we have access to these ram stances. It's because we're able to play them so often. We're able to deal this AoE ping so much more than we used to before we had access to all of this, that all of a sudden Ravenous Flock, Noxian Guillotine, and Scorched Earth are extremely easy to enable. And therefore, we have removal that is just better than everybody else's, because we're able to deal 4 damage for 1 mana, and for 3 mana we have a Vengeance, right? And potentially one that duplicates itself, you know? Like, it's crazy, like, how effective this deck is at actually interacting with opponent when too much proactivity and lack of card draw has been the weakness of Scarground decks in the past, and also the over-reliance on the landmark. In this case, we definitely want to find Scargrounds. Sometimes we do want to mulligan a bit aggressively for it, but we don't have to draw into Scargrounds for this deck to actually function, right? Which is also a big trait that I feel like this is a significant upgrade for Scargrounds in the past. And we get to play some spicy shit like Aura Glinghorn. I actually would like to run more copies of this, but again, I just don't have space in the deck for everything I want, right? But Aura Glinghorn, when we have Ram stances and we have the ability to spam them again and again. Like, imagine playing this, then it's the attack token, you play Higher All-Seer, you drop that Ram stance, you ping everything for 0 mana, and all of a sudden, as you attack with Auroch, everything that's damaged is stun. So your opponent loses all their blockers. It's wild. And if you line up an attack like that with Vladimir on boat, you're just gonna OTK them. It's crazy. So I really like the addition of this card here. And you can tell I'm pretty excited about this deck. So we have Merc Wolf Shaman, which is a really neat addition to the archetype. It allows us to generate card draw while also having a unit that's just very beefy, regenerates, you know, which works really well with the self-pings and with Scargrounds, and draws us a unit specifically, which is really important because in the late game, more so than drawing spells, we want to be drawing units, and a lot of times you can draw a champion through this, and it's pretty easy to enable, especially when we have stuff like Bone Scryer, right? Bone Scryer can allow us to use this body. It's much better for what it's doing than something like Crimson Disciple because it has 5 health, which allows us to use it as a blocker that can also ping the opposing Nexus and enable Merc Wolf Shaman on defense, right? We have Crimson Curator alongside the Shaman and a one-off of Whispered Words so that we don't really run out of gas, and we're able to benefit from these Ram stances by generating more and more value. As then, on top of all this, we have... Well, that's basically like what UDYR does in this deck is not only set up the Ram stances, but also in the late game, the fact that he continuously is generating these stance swaps. When you're at a certain point of the match, you know, if the game drags out, you will not mind using the stance swaps for 3 mana, which means every time UDYR blocks or strikes, you're going to be generating the potential ram, you're going to give overwhelm to something. So UDYR is very snowbally is what I'm trying to say. And the longer the game goes, the more valuable he'll be, and the more you'll realize why he's a 5 mana 4/4 to begin with. You know, don't underestimate this card just because of the slow stat line. The synergies with this region combination is really neat, and it's also important to note the utility of having access to regeneration. I'm going to quote my buddy Broken Ball on this. He's an Italian player, and I really liked what he had to say. The fact that you can keep the regeneration, you can threaten the opponent with a Boar Stance by keeping the stance in your hand at 0 mana, and that can make the opponent very wary of what they're doing, especially when they engage in combat, how much mana they can spend. Like, it makes them very cautious because all of a sudden, having the ability to just give something regeneration and fill it right up can be tremendously valuable, especially on a unit that like UDYR that can just keep on snowballing, right? So this is a very threatening trick to have in the back, and you can actually apply a lot of pressure by not playing it and keeping your opponent on the edge with it. It's a very intricate champion, and he has a lot of potential. I'm not saying he's top tier. It's very early to say anything like that, but he's definitely way better than people are giving him credit for, and he has tremendous potential, and I just really enjoyed playing him. So I'm going to stop rambling at this point. Pretty long deck tech, but you know, I wanted to really explain what the deck is about, and you guys will see why I'm so excited when I showcase the gameplay. I think we got some pretty diverse matchups, and it's just some really fun times. So I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. I'm ready. Just got up like first thing in the morning. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's play some UDYR. All right, we got a matchup against Ziggs and Gnar. This could be Bandle Tree, actually. Or it could just be like an aggro deck. we're gonna go ahead and keep the Bone Scryer and the Scargrounds. We can drop the Scorched Earth. I mean, if it is a Bandle Tree deck, we can draw into this later, though. I think I want to keep UDYR, so I want to see if I can find something, yeah, like an Ice Shard or something that can allow me to contest the board if it is a hyper aggressive deck, which it seems like that's the case. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play you. Getting the stand swap, so we can trade into this. It is definitely an aggro deck, which is a bit of a concerning matchup for sure. We're gonna have to develop our units first and then play the Scargrounds. I've got this.
The Elk of Bones summons me.
I'll play something. Okay, good. Playing Pterodactyl. Okay, here we go. And now we play UDYR.
Spirits of the land, hear my call.
Spirits of the land, hear my call.
No one's the wiser.
We're gonna do with the Ram stands, and who are we gonna hit here? I guess we're gonna hit these two. Yeah. We kind of want to hit everything, but let's keep it like this. You could have an action fervor. That could be applied onto this. Yep, or face. Face is a place. My first scar!
I've proved myself to the War Mother.
Attack with these two. And now we have the ability to deal with that.
Such is my oath. Pain will be shared.
We Scorched Earth. We block with UDYR to trigger the effect, so we can go with for the stand swap again. Ah, no. Died. Conceding coming in 3, 2, 1. Bro, we got so much interaction in this deck. I even want to run like more Nox and Guillotines because the synergy, like enabling these cards, is just so easy. Yeah, I really think that's the strength of UDYR, right? Yeah, that's how you beat aggro, baby.
The gods have spoken.
What the fuck is this? All right, I'm intrigued. We got the Scargrounds. I like the Ravenous Flock as well. I'm gonna drop these two for now. Crimson Courier is not bad, but we already got the 3-drop on Curve, so I want to find other units. Well, again, we don't mind drawing him. Good source of value potentially. And if we don't do anything the first couple of rounds, oh, there we go.
Sigil shows them where their spells can help.
Hit the stand swap. I think I just want to open attack. Scout him out a little bit.
Beyond imagination, that is the Durand way.
Cool story, bro. Is Braum coming? Oh, no. I'm not playing into that. Into a Braum? Are you kidding me? Alright, UDYR. I choose you.
We follow the old ways. Spirits of the land, hear my call.
I think I want to do this to you. But what if he has a single combat? It gets interrupted if he has a single combat, right? Well, if he has a single combat, then I can just Ravenous Flock anyways.
The wind waits for none.
So I want to pump up my UDYR. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The power!
The fear is wise.
Get that up to 4. As we get the stand swap again.
We follow the old ways.
Go for like +2/+2 or something. I can always... Like, I want to deter him from attacking though. So I think just playing Auric Glinhorn makes the most sense. Though to be fair, like Vladimir, I like Auric though.
Empire.
Battle by battle. Because it's just the bigger stats. Like, I just want Auric for the stat line here. Because I can trade into UDYR, and if he does want to, if he wants to attack with this, like, first of all, I'm gonna be getting the free strike with my UDYR here. +2 in regeneration. Okay.
Shock.
He must have some sort of buff here. So we're gonna take the hit. Hello, my darlings.
You're covered.
Where can I find a full-bodied red? There's fashionably late, and then there's this.
I think this is fine.
Such is my oath.
Shield up.
Because this is lethal already. So this forces something out of my opponent. And I have this Ice Shard.
No closer.
And if he wants to stay at 1 health, that's fine. Okay. Well, how about this? How about this? Oh! Booyah! We get the level up too, baby! Double level up! Oh, Hemo boy first. Hemophiliac. Or Hemo... I'm not sure how to say it. Hemo enthusiast. Ooh. Get the fuck out of here! Oh, that was clean. That was clean with Auric putting in the work as well. Beautiful.
Rage is beyond your control.
All right, chill, relax. Round 3. All right. I see like Bilgewater, but this is Ziggs, right? I think that's Ziggs. It is Ziggs. Okay, so maybe like a... probably like another aggressive version, but with Bilgewater instead. At this point, considering the matchup, I want to keep the Ravenous Flock. I kind of want to keep UDYR, but I shouldn't. I'm gonna mulligan away everything else except the Ravenous Flock. Nice, nice. Because we do want to find the Scargrounds, but this is really, really useful against aggressive decks.
Non-flammable? Is that a challenge? I am wearing my goggles.
Don't want none of that, huh?
Hello, new best friend.
Okay, Ice Shard would be neat. Ice Shard would be real neat.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, you know what's funny here?
Regret when I lift this.
Is that this ping will trigger the Scargrounds, will get me up to 4 attack and will allow me to kill that. So as long as I give you a little bit more health, I can use this to reduce the power here, and then I'll survive. That's a Ziggs counter if I've ever seen one with Scargrounds. Oh my god, that's beautiful. We take just 5 damage. My first Scar! She likes it. She likes it rough. We force trades here.
I won't fail. It's gonna blow.
You're gonna blow.
Ow. My first scar.
She just grows. Like really fast.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
Unfortunately, well, if they open attack, yeah, I can't. Oh my god! Oh my god! The stupidity! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, you got to be kidding me!
No.
Are you serious? We're taking a big hit there, but it's not like we're facing.
Spirits of the land, hear my call. There's plenty of killing left.
Why not? I'm going for an OTK. I'm going for an OTK.
Let's get it, crew.
Alright, we're gonna get you. We're coming for you. Oof. No, it's you.
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
Oh, he's fishing. Well,
I'm absolutely parched.
we're going in. Oh, TK, baby. Okay, this one drop is pretty good in the deck. Yep, I'm sold. I'm sold on the Scar Maiden. Scar Reaver.
The gods have spoken.
Oh, that was beautiful. All right. Blood versus mushrooms. Let's see which version wins. I'm gonna keep one Volpine Wanderer. I'm gonna mulligan away everything else. Even though double could be nice. Double could be nice. No, but we definitely want to be. We want to be finding. Want to be mulliganing for Scargrounds. We're gonna mulligan relatively aggressively for Scargrounds. We're gonna keep certain good plays.
I've got this.
I should have attacked. Should have attacked. Because funny.
For me, the spirit dance.
Alright, cool.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
Trade? Oh yeah, please trade. Thank you.
Explode them.
Oh, you have a. Okay. Alright. Elixir of Iron. I wanted to fit Elixir of Iron in this deck, but there's just so many cards, man. Like I don't have enough space for everything that I want to play. Because Ravenous Flock is just too good in this deck. We don't have Scargrounds, unfortunately. Graviton. Do have Ice Shard though. Okay, there's UDYR. I'm happy to see UDYR. If he just attacks with this, it's fine.
Reporting in.
Reporting in.
Beat the drum!
Alright.
Worthy of the Winter's Claw.
Take the hit,
Adventure
but
starts with mushrooms.
could be worse. I think at this point, we're definitely dealing with you. You can get out of hand, right? You're not as big of an issue.
Too cute to go. Beetle shows them where their spells can help.
Alright.
For the old gods.
I have a lot of options with this. Because I don't need to go for the ram here.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Okay, just clearing that. Instead, what I can do is... You could have a... The problem is he could have a Mystic Shot here.
The storm comes.
I think I want to go with this.
Our teeth they will see. Goodbye.
Let's just pass for now. Let's play optimally. We got the regeneration first. We drew into a... this is like the kind of card that I want to draw into right now. We have the ability to go Hiara Allseer. We're still relatively healthy to start using the Rams. But we got to be careful. Because we're facing PNZ. They have burn. So we can't take too much damage.
1,000 tusk wall.
Oh, no. You're dead.
Our fate is in the mountain's winds.
Alright. It's going to go with that.
My first star.
We're going to go for the Ram stance ourselves. We're going to clear this. So he kind of shot himself in the foot there. He really wants to level this up. Or you know, flip this over. We're not going to let that happen. We're not going to let that happen. Because we got the flocks, baby. We got the flocks. Yeah, boy! Whoa!
Take their land.
Bury them in it! Because you can't block.
Kip and I will scout ahead. Won't we, Kip?
Stun that Tavern Keeper, let him stay in the bar! Yeah, that's a hit! That's a hit! And you're a lethal, boy. Could have healing, but you need to call on the Tavern Keeper right now.
I bring music.
Or you can go out like a man. There we go. That's... You gotta respect that.
Our rage is beyond your control.
Yeah, we're pretty pissed. Alright, Soraka Galio. And their board is just darkness. Just Spirit Darkness. We're gonna keep the Scorched Earth. We're gonna have this sort of removal. We're gonna mulligan away everything else though, in hopes to finding our key components. They actually have just like a dark board. What? Has to be a bug, right?
Patience, cautious, and quiet. This
Got the
is our fate.
Vulpine Warp Wanderer. What a neat card. What a neat card. I want to open attack because I think at this point is when they play Soraka.
have the land.
I need the reputation. Alright. Problem is, Guiding Touch can counter some of our plays here, so we gotta be wary of it. Okay, I see you. I see you, big dog. I kind of want to play you.
We honor the wolf. Death with eyes knowing.
Just want to play this now.
To heal and protect.
I'm gonna try to Ravenous block this now. You already played one Guiding Touch. Nice. That's the thing, is that's the card that we gotta navigate around, right? But because I already played one onto the Nexus, it opens our options up. And now we're gonna go for an open attack here.
The bloodier the better.
Because we wanna flip the Shaman.
I understand.
Do you? Do you? Clearing Soraka is important here. Again. Okay. Alright.
The Elk of Bones summons me.
They could have a single combat. So I'm not gonna play into that. And I'm gonna flip this so I can draw. Big Bad Dragon. We could play the Vulpine Wonder. We could play this.
The White Elk's bones speak.
I'm gonna keep my options open though. The problem in this matchup is that I don't want to be damaging his shit. I just want to go for value here. Serious strike, okay.
Sigil shows them where their spells can help.
We're drawing a bit awkwardly because we're not finding any of our champions. And the matchup itself.
I found my family.
My bloodkin.
Kip and I will scout ahead. Once we Kip. Fino. Goodbye.
My legs don't work, but the goats do.
Our mountain groves are full of dangers, but I know them all.
This is really tricky. I want to kill this Soraka, but I feel he has healing in hand. But I think at this point I gotta go for it. Especially now, because now he's attacked, right? If he has a single combat. That's fine, though. I want to preserve this for Soraka anyways. fine.
Stand back.
Ooh. Start ramming through. That's fine.
I'll try anyone once.
I want to bait to see if he has any more healing. Yes. Nice. And now we kill Soraka. Finally, we get her out of here. This is the biggest threat by far. His card draw engine. Oh my god, that I really, it was hard getting, but we did it. We did it, boys. Nothing personal. I want to attack with. Do I want to attack with anything? To be honest, I mean, he has. This formation is pretty strong, but he's gonna have that blocker anyways. I mean, for now, we just hold back. There's no point in us attacking because he actually trades pretty well with most shit, right? Let's be patient here. Gonna drag that in. We're gonna block with you here. We're gonna take the hit with that there. Because we're pinging. Lays him and we're pinging.
With two minds.
Honor the Merc Wolf.
Sure.
Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Okay. That's his last single combat. Bit-a-dim, 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 bit-a-dim.
An old hawk brings omens, a goat brings me.
Bit-a-dim, bit-a-dim. I wish I had more space, but let's go with this. Let's do it like this. Wow. We have to be very patient that game. Very patient, but we outmuscled him. Oh, that was glorious. Okay, Zoe Yumi. This is the deck that we faced like yesterday, round one, right? Like the Yugi Toad moment. Okay, so here, I want to keep the Ice Shard because of Zoe. Even though they probably have protection at that point. But I want to keep the Noxian Guillotine as well. I'm going to drop these two. I'm going to keep my Source of Removal, considering the matchup. I'm going to go like this. Man, this is a really, really fun deck to play. God fucking damn it. I love it. I'm in love with it. We've got the Vulpine Wanderer just in time. This card's pretty good.
I'm ready to play, laugh, over some cups.
Okay. I think I just wanna do this. And flock, baby. Why am I doing this? Well, first of all, to slow him down, and second of all, to enable this on an open attack. So now we have an attack with the Wanderer. She's weakened, but still alive. And because this reading combination really struggles stopping something like this, because they require a board to interact with me, I'm pretty much guaranteed. Oh my god, the fangs! Nutty. But now we get to play Merc Wolf Shaman.
The two-headed wolf hunts.
Hunts! And we get the 5/5 regeneration card draw. Pretty good card. Pretty good. Get your boy Vladimir in there. And now we can play UDYR, potentially. We'll see. Okay. They're going in.
Spirits of the land, hear my call.
You go, Yumi. Alright, he's going in. He's going in. May as well bob the spell shield, right? I could go for... I could just go for more stats. I feel like stats is the way to go now. Okay. Just to play Zoe. Attack like this.
Magic's guide us.
Because we want him to block into UDYR, actually. That way he gains less health. You can play UDYR again.
Gather, spirits, gather.
Get stand swap down. Okay. I could have done it the other way around, so I didn't.
Goodbye.
I want to be safe. I want to do this now. Guiding touch is the one thing that stops this. Oh well. Do we go for the card draw? I think we go for the card draw.
Are they warriors or poros?
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Oof, all right.
The white elk's bones speak.
Okay, we stopped the Zoe level up, which is absolutely essential. We got the Scargrounds in, and we got the Vladimir win con. We've run a bit out of gas and lost UDYR in the process, but that was just like really snowballing out of control. Okay.
Time for a new adventure. Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
Probably has a Crescent Strike at this point.
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
Crescent Strike.
We honor the wolf.
Death with eyes knowing.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
The Bone Scryer pretty much guarantees this. Flipping. Strine, we're gonna draw a unit with this as well.
Wait, you've been following me?
There's your boy. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, he keeps going in. Gover! How big are you, dear? How big are you?
Follow the old ways.
Okay.
Beyond the flesh.
With two minds.
Honor the Merkwolf.
So he can't disrupt it with a single combat, essentially. I target this so he can't disrupt it with a single combat. Okay, he just goes for another Winds of War, that's fine. We're still thick as hell. We are still thick as hell. And we're going in.
All destiny ends bleached white.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
Okay, there's your boy. Alright, alright. can't OTK me, right?
Kneel before me.
Hello,
My darlings. Got him! Got him, baby! Got him! What a grind! Woo!
Our rage is beyond.
Oh yeah! What?